Life. Let's talk about it. One thing about life is it is an experience. I know I'm stating the obvious, but it's a one-time experience. And however we got here, we are here. A young lady asked me a question about how I am dealing with my childhood traumas. And I told her that I don't feel any type of hostility or unresolved emotions from my childhood. My traumas in my adulthood have superseded, has given me understanding that there is no perfect path into this planet Earth. But we get here through a combination of people, a male and a female, our father and our mother. And we can spend a lifetime resenting their decisions and resenting their methods and even their mentalities, but they're human. They are as a result of their upbringing and their exposure and their experiences. We are an extension from them. We are their fruits. And it's up to us at a certain point in time in our early adulthood to realize that it is now up to us to shape and configure our future, who we are, by getting to know ourselves by better understanding our roots. And this is for the sake of the offspring, of our offspring. I say all that to say that life is about living a fulfilling experience. It is like an art form. It's not a competition. It isn't a chase. You know, I look at the men of my generation who have in their lifetime achieved fame and fortune. We see these guys on TV and we grew up with these guys. Many come and go, become legends. But one by one, we see them fall, and we see the people cheer for the fall as much as they've cheered for the uprise. We see how these people are used as puppets. And they're given the glitz and the glamour and they give a lifestyle that is lavish and then is quickly taken away. The wealth is extracted in the court systems by allegations and scrutiny. And I'm grateful for my peace. I'm grateful for the simplicity of life. You know, a lady who we know in our family is dealing with cancer. She asked me, of all the places in the world that you've been, where would you want to live? And I took my time and I thought about it. And I said, well, my favorite place in the world. And I've been to over 20 countries. Some countries 4 times, 10 times. And the place that I've been the most is Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And this place is on the other side of the equator in South America, as opposed to where I live in North America. And it feels like you're on the polar opposite side of the universe. The Coriolis effect. Where in the north, the winds blow in the pattern of the hurricane. I believe it's clockwise. But in the south, the typhoons blow in the direction of counterclockwise. Now it could be reversed, but you get my point. That is where I go to unwind. But I said I would explore Africa. It'd be nice to have a Afro-Brazilian spouse or close friend to travel Africa with. And I would visit home frequently. But the reason why is because I feel connected in the culture. And I need to learn the language more in depth to fully enjoy or fully be able to connect. But it is a place with the perfect ambiance, a blend of nature and the beautiful things that man has crafted. Unfortunately, much like most inner cities here in the Americas, there is a line of wealth and there's a line of poverty. And that line is very thin. And unfortunately, Brazil is ruined with poverty. In particular, the African, because it is the home of the largest population of the diaspora, the African diaspora. So I say that to say that I recognize both the good and the evil of this paradise. I understand the dangers of the paradise. So I know whatever it is that we live, we want to make money from the United States. You know, we are attached to the ecosystem, to the educational system, to the institutions of the United States. And this is the reason why we have to make sure that we are humble in our approach. Not forget that our liberty is granted by our citizenship. And that we are the beneficiaries of a nation that has had the highest level of liberties on the planet Earth, whose currency is valued the highest. But because we have been distracted by sports and drama and baby mama drama and meaningless entertainment, the struggle, the hustle and bustle, consumerism, materialism, gamings, we did not fully understand the power and the blessing and the wealth that we have had access to. A fear of the aircraft or the fear of water, the fear of being in a plane for 8 to 10 hours prevents us from being able to fully experience the planet Earth. So therefore we live within, or not we, but they or people live within a very limited and restricted frame of mind, what life has to offer. The expectation of perfection is unrealistic. So I'll talk more about living a fulfilling life in the next episode, and the more realistic approach to life.